Have you ever seen a dog go absolutely bonkers? They spin in circles like they're chasing their tail, but they can't catch it. This funny behavior has a name, the Zoomies. But why do dogs do it? It's not just about being playful. There's actually a scientific reason behind those crazy circles. Scientists call it Frenetic Random Activity Periods, or FRAPs. Don't worry, it's a mouthful, but we'll explain it simply. The important thing to remember is that Zoomies are totally normal. Especially for puppies, it's just their way of being dogs. So let's dive in and learn more about these bursts of energy. Zoomies are those sudden bursts of energy that make your dog go wild. They might run in circles, zigzag across the room, or even jump on and off furniture. It's like they've had a sudden jolt of excitement. Remember those FRAPs we mentioned? It's just a fancy way of saying Zoomies. Scientists use it because it perfectly describes what's happening. Your dog is having a moment of crazy, random activity. These bursts of energy are completely normal. They're not a sign that your dog is badly behaved or hyperactive. In fact, Zoomies are a sign of a happy and healthy dog. So, why do dogs get the Zoomies? It's a question many dog owners have pondered while watching their furry friends suddenly burst into a frenetic sprint around the house or yard. There are a few reasons. Zoomies, or Frenetic Random Activity Periods, FRAPs, are a natural and common behavior in dogs. One of the biggest reasons is excitement. Dogs often get the Zoomies when they're feeling particularly joyful or stimulated. Maybe you just came home from work, or it's time for a walk. These moments can trigger an outburst of energy as your dog expresses their happiness. Your dog is just so happy that they can't contain their energy. This burst of joy often results in them running around wildly, wagging their tail and jumping up and down. Another reason is pent-up energy. Dogs, especially young ones, have a lot of energy that needs to be released. If your dog has been cooped up inside all day, they're going to have a lot of energy to burn. This is particularly true if they haven't had enough physical or mental stimulation. A good Zoomie session is their way of releasing all that pent-up energy. It's like a mini workout that helps them stay healthy and happy. Sometimes dogs even get the Zoomies when they're feeling a bit stressed. This might seem counterintuitive, but it's actually a way for them to cope with their emotions. It's their way of coping with nervous energy. By running around, they can shake off some of that anxiety and feel more relaxed. Think of it like a little stress reliever for your furry friend. After a good Zoomie session, you'll often find your dog much calmer and ready to relax. So the next time your dog gets the Zoomies, remember it's just their way of expressing joy, burning off energy, or dealing with stress. Embrace the Zoomies and enjoy the show. Section 4. Is it normal? Don't worry, it's natural. Seeing your dog go crazy with the Zoomies might seem a bit wild, but we're here to reassure you, it's totally normal. Zoomies, or Frenetic Random Activity Periods, FRAPs, are bursts of energy that dogs experience. They can happen at any time, but are often seen after a bath, during playtime, or when they're feeling particularly happy. It's a natural dog behavior, and it's actually a sign of a happy and healthy pup. When your dog is zooming around, it's their way of releasing pent-up energy and expressing joy. This behavior is more common in puppies and younger dogs, but older dogs can experience it too. The key is to make sure they have a safe space to zoom around. A spacious backyard or a large park is ideal. These areas provide enough room for your dog to run at full speed without the risk of injury. Make sure there aren't any obstacles in their way, like toys or furniture they could bump into. Indoors, it's important to clear a path for them. Move any breakable items and ensure there's enough space for them to run without crashing into things. If you're inside, try to clear a path for them so they can run freely without hurting themselves. This might mean moving furniture temporarily or creating a designated play area where they can safely let out their energy. And if you're outside, a fenced-in yard is the perfect place for them to let loose. A secure yard ensures they won't run off and get lost or hurt. Always supervise your dog during their Zoomies to make sure they stay safe and have fun. After a good session of Zoomies, your dog might be thirsty or hungry. Make sure to provide fresh water and maybe a treat to reward their playful behavior. Remember, Zoomies are a natural and healthy part of being a dog. Embrace these moments and enjoy the joy they bring to your furry friend's life. Section 5. How to handle Zoomies. Tips for happy Zoomies. You can't really stop the Zoomies from happening, and why would you want to? But there are ways to help your dog manage their energy. Zoomies, those sudden bursts of energy where your dog runs around like crazy, are a natural and healthy part of being a dog. They can happen at any time, but are most common after a bath, during playtime, or when your dog is feeling particularly happy or excited. Regular exercise is key. A tired dog is less likely to have sudden bursts of crazy energy. Make sure your dog gets plenty of walks, playtime, and maybe even some running in the park. Daily exercise helps to burn off that excess energy and keeps your dog physically fit. Whether it's a long walk, a game of fetch, or a run in an open field, these activities are essential. Consistency is important, so try to establish a routine that includes various forms of physical activity. Mental stimulation is also important. Just like us, dogs need mental exercise to stay happy and balanced. Engaging your dog's mind can be just as tiring as physical exercise. Activities like puzzle toys, training sessions, and exploring new environments can provide the mental challenge your dog needs. These activities not only keep your dog entertained, but also help to reduce anxiety and destructive behaviors. Puzzle toys, training sessions, and even just learning new tricks can help tire out their brains and reduce those Zoomie attacks. Teaching your dog new commands or tricks can be a fun way to bond, and also provide that much-needed mental stimulation. Remember, a well-exercised and mentally stimulated dog is a happy dog. The most important thing is to enjoy it. Zoomies are a fun and lovable part of having a dog. Embrace these moments and let your dog express their joy. It's a sign of a happy and healthy pet. So next time your dog gets the Zoomies, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. After all, these moments are what make having a dog so special. Section 6. Conclusion. Embrace the Zoomies. So, the next time your dog starts running in circles like they've lost their mind, don't panic. Remember, it's just the Zoomies, a natural and healthy way for dogs to release energy and express their joy. Embrace the chaos, laugh along with your furry friend, and know that those crazy circles are just a sign of a happy and well-loved dog. Have you experienced the Zoomies with your own dog? Share your funny stories in the comments below. We'd love to hear about your furry friend's crazy antics.